Videos from the funeral rites of a late former General Secretary of the NPP, Kojo Usefriye, has flooded social media and incurred the wrath of many. The videos show politicians and high government officials totally disregarding COVID protocols, not wearing masks, failure to observe social distancing protocols, and all of these people crammed up in one place just to send off one of their own.
That has received widespread condemnation.
This is a classic example of how shameless, hypocrites our leaders are. And when you look at the videos, not even up to 10 people were wearing nose masks. Now, me say a year anytime no pandemic na strike. And now pandemic no ya chine did not go to prison.
The Ghana Medical Association and Occupy Ghana have called for investigation and prosecution of organizers of the super spreader.
It shows that laws apply differently to different people. A politician died, and for a year we keep his body just so we could have a big event like the one that happened over the weekend for that person. This disregard for our own law, especially by the government that made those laws, speaks to the fact that they probably made those laws for the compliance of the people like you and I, and so that attitude really is problematic. It becomes some kind of a license for chaos when the proponents of the law themselves flout, and it's disgraceful.
But it is the interesting attempt by the party to justify the flagrant breach by Deputy General Secretary of the NPP, Nana Obribwahin, that's got people cringing.
I disagree. If you fail to comply with COVID-19 protocol, the individual is answerable. This is not a situation where a group of people could be held jointly and severally liable. Yesterday, a crowd of folk played a Great Olympics. People trooped in. People even broke the gate. Why are we not also commenting about that one? The president observed the protocol. Vice did. Asiedu Ketia observed the protocol. So why do you put the blame on the new Patriotic Party and the government?
After several months without the game, football is finally back. But scenes from yesterday's game involving Accra Hearts of Oak and Great Olympics has generated a lot of conversation because scores of supporters were crammed up in the stadium, raising concerns about the disregard for COVID protocols.
Some fans of the game are worried and fear failure by the sports authorities to enforce the 25% stadium capacity directive could come back to haunt us.
The sports authority plus the GFA, they are supposed to take responsibility, because we quite saw that when the league started, they were told that no one should go to the stadium. The supporters were shouting, hey, maybe during the political season people were going for rallies and the rest, and then why is that they are not allowing people in the stadium? And then so at least they should come in. So at least I think it's still supposed to be the sports authority, the GFA, even the Ministry of Youth and Sports should come in, and then they should add even the police to it. We can't say that maybe because government is maybe quite unquotable, like maybe disobeying its own rules, so we the citizen also will just leave everything and also not follow.
With these sordid scenes and even more, as churches, nightclubs and pubs continue in this regard, it is becoming clear that everyone has gone to sleep. It is no more about the citizen redefining the protocols, but more of the framers of a law and the enforcers of same, breaking the exact same laws when it suits them, and that is shameful. And oh, may we not live to regret this also. After all, the same people would explain it away and blame everyone else but themselves. I wonder if they would have the moral right to prevent people from holding their festivals.